Hello people, today we prepare biodiesel from fatty acids. Before starting, please like and subscribe. In the last experiment, I prepared fatty acids from waste soap. Today I esterify them with ethanol. Globally, the whole procedure is a two-step synthesis of biodiesel from waste soap. Here we have the fatty acids prepared previously from soap. 100 milliliters of denatured 90 degrees ethanol is added to the cup. These are swirled a bit, then introduced in a 500 milliliters round-bottom flask. The cup is rinsed with additional 50 milliliters of ethanol. 2 milliliters of concentrated sulfuric acid are pipetted in. The flask is placed in oil bath and gently refluxed under stirring. The oil bath is kept around 90 Celsius. The reaction ongoing is a classical acid-catalyzed Fischer esterification. Short-chain carboxylic acids accomplish this reaction. Within few hours, the problem arises with fatty acids, because are not soluble in ethanol, especially the solid ones, as our starting acids actually were. My reference tells fatty acids ethyl ester are prepared by double 24 hours esterification to have an high yield. It means for us, with just 8 hours reaction time, we cannot expect so much product. We have also unreacted fatty acids floating in reaction mixture until the end of experiment, which lower the final yield furtherly. For these two reasons, I was prepared for a low amount of final biodiesel. After a total of 8 hours, the flask is removed from bath and let cool. Reaction mixture is introduced in a separatory funnel. By filtration, the bottom aqueous layer is separated out. The product is extracted with 50 milliliters sodium bicarbonate solution, water and brine. Then the most terrible emulsion I have ever met in my life formed. It required a lot of repeated water and brine washings to break. It was the most annoying, tedious, terrible, frustrating, boring job I have ever done. I wish you to never have such troubles. I would not wish to do it, not even to my worst enemy. Such an emulsion can be a test for the faith of a saint. I do not even remember how many hours that nightmare lasted. From a point on, I stopped recording and used plastic bottles to shake the emulsion, and start to think to use naphtha to break it. At the end of this long torturing extraction, simply I did not fix completely the issue, because I did not get a limpid, clear liquid but an opalescent solution. Heating the emulsion on hot plate helped to separate out more aqueous layer. After filtration, I ended with almost 150 milliliters of yellow opalescent viscous liquid. The day after, a white waxy solid precipitated out. I had no idea if it was a solid fatty acid ester, residual fatty acids, or soap formed during extraction. Before I tried to check, I decided to get rid of all residual volatile and water. So I placed the product back on hot plate, warmed gradually to 120 Celsius, and kept stirring for hours. The product darkens a little bit. Once cool, the precipitate appears again and looks like even more. When product was still liquid, I dissolved in aliquot in acetone water and tested with sodium bicarbonate. A faint effervescence is noticed, which proves a small amount of fatty acids are present. The soap formed can emulsion it with ester, and can justify the precipitate I got. It cannot be excluded. Oxidized unsaturated fatty acids generate waxy ester. I think both free fatty acids and waxy ester are present in product. So I decided to vacuum filtrate to separate liquid from solid products. But unfortunately it ended to be another slow, terrible nightmare. Filtration takes an entire noon to finish. The first portion of filtrate is a limpid orange-brown viscous liquid, but later it becomes more opalescent. I obtained 51 grams or 56 milliliters of liquid and 40 grams circa solid products. This is a terrible yield because I started from 200 grams. Theoretically, I had to get more than 200 grams. Considering all the losses in emulsion, I am happy I succeeded to get a product. This two-step procedure to make biodiesel from waste soap has resulted not convenient and anti-economical, but it can be improved using the proper solvent. able to mix ethanol and fatty acids. As usual, I thank you all for watching. See you next video. Bye bye.